This is T Spelling TV. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Um, so we are talking about Julio Foolio trial and the people that who have killed him led up to this. Okay, now they got them all. They got them all. And this man right here, what we see right here on this screen right here, while they was reading him what is what, and saying that he was guilty and all that, his guilty plea and all that stuff. Um, he was smiling like this. Like there ain't nothing to be smiling about. This man is not here anymore. This young man is not here anymore. He cannot um defend himself. And this is what you're gonna do. And then the light skinned boy, he crying, tears rolling down. He know he about to go to the pen. Going to the jailhouse first. We be going to the jailhouse for a while, and then they gonna ship him on to the pen. Yeah, he know it's over. Okay, why? And they said he did the most. He did the most. The light skin, and he don't even look like he would do something like that. We gonna get into this, y'all, but these boys right here, if Fulio lost his life like he did now, Fulio wasn't no good to shoot kid either, good to shoot boy either. He was dissing the dead and all type of stuff, doing all type of stuff. But I still don't believe that nobody deserved to die. I don't believe that. But whatever they give these boys, they deserve every bit of what they have done. Whatever they give them, they deserve every bit of it. You have sat here and took somebody's son away from them when it didn't even have to be, and you choose to take somebody's life. Your life should get taken as well. Your life, now they say, if you take a life, your life should be taken as well. That's what it say. I'm not God. I'm not here to like, oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm not God, so I can't say, you know, this or that. But I do believe if you take somebody's life, your life should be taken. Whether it's in the ground or whether it's in prison. Um, this was didn't even have to be, you guys. These young men ruined their whole life, and I believe they should get life because they took a life. Why should you still be walking around freely like nothing is wrong? And clearly as day, you done did a horrible, horrible thing to somebody. They cannot come back here. Ain't like they shot him in the leg or the back or paralyzed him or something like that. They killed him and they made sure that they done that. And they looking just the evil and like no remorse about what they have done. But I noticed one thing, Fulio mother, she didn't back down. Oh no, she didn't back down when it came down to this. She made sure she was in that courtroom. I'm on every court day. Make sure they give them the maximum. Now, I don't know what the maximum gonna be, but she is there to make sure ain't nobody getting no little bitty sentence. Okay? But let's get into it. This pretty long, y'all. I'm gonna let it talk through. Try to anyway.
Personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2. Victim Charles Jones, the defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 3. Victim Xavier Edwards, the defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 4. Victim Gino Norris, the defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes.
Yeah, he tired. He don't want to hear it. Just get it on over with. This person right here and the other ones, they don't care about nothing that they have done. They like, oh well, it didn't happen, and we didn't get them out the way. It is what it is. That's how this boy right here. This how this boy, this young man right here is acting like he's sleepy, he tired, he just ready to get on over with. Give me my time and let me just go and get in this hard bed. Get in this hard bunk bed. On Get on this hard bunk bed so I can go to sleep and wake up and wake up. This all is a dream. Oh, it ain't no dream, man. Oh no. Oh no, you ain't getting up out of this, buddy. Uh-uh. You gonna be somebody big teddy bear joker. You gonna be somebody big teddy bear in there. Hey? You and the other one, and light skin with the wave in the head. Y'all gonna be somebody boy, your girlfriends, okay? Yeah, when you get to that pen, it's gonna be a whole nother okay. Yeah, y'all gonna be wishing y'all never did it, yeah. And guess what? The people know in the pen. People's already watching and looking. They ready for y'all to come through them doors. They'll say, what's your charge? Yeah, what you coming here for? They say I killed Foolio, but I didn't do it. Oh yeah, yes you did. Give me that booty. Get back into this hole, Lord.
During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 5. Victim Camilla Bentley. The defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. So say we all, dated this 8th day of May 2026, juror number 157, CS, foreperson of the jury. In the state of Florida versus Davion Vershad Murphy, case number 24CF11996E, Trial Division 1, verdict form.
Cause look at the Joker here with these doggone twigs and dreadhead. They gonna cut all that off when he gets to the pen. Oh yeah, he gonna either have a bald head or some type of little fade or something. But he ain't gonna really have no hair up there, nothing like that. That stuff right there is it's finna go. It's finna go. Okay. Um, they look how he looking like almost like he possessed or something. I don't know what this is right here, looking like that. Y'all, these boys right here, they don't show no type of remorse or nothing. And when he seen with this one right here, what we looking at right now, when he seen and when he looked over and seen that light skinned boy with the waves in his head, light skin or mixed whatever he is, when he seen him over there crying, this man right here who he looking at right now, when he seen that light skinned boy over there crying, he looked over there with a smile like, Nigga, we all did this. Why are you crying now? Why you weren't crying then when we were doing it? Yeah. The white woman patting him on the back and bathing him up. No, you no more bathing him up. No, he got to turn to a grown man. Like he was when he was shooting like who he was when he was shooting Julio. He was a grown man then. Yeah, it wasn't no crying going on, nothing. Wasn't no tears going falling or nothing when he was shooting Julio. When they all got down on Julio, when none of all this going down. No crying, no none of that. So be a man and stand hard and strong. Stand hard and strong and say, hey, I'm the man that I killed Julio. I killed him and I'm here to do my time. And I know I can't bring him back. But don't act like you just an innocent person when you are not an innocent person because when I was looking at the light skinned boy, he looked like he innocent. I ain't gonna even lie. He looked like a person would not even do nothing like this. Wouldn't even have no type of involvement in this. But clearly he do. I mean a lot of it. A lot of involvement in this. But I just hate this happened to Julio Fulio. Y'all pray for Julio Fulio. Even though he's not here no more, you guys still pray for him and his family, his mother, and his whole family, you guys. Even though Julio Fulio, like I said, he wasn't no good as shoe. When you speaking about the dead and talking about the dead and all the type of stuff and just doing all type of stuff and doing whatever he was doing, I just seen like nothing good was gonna come behind the stuff that Julio Fulio was saying and stuff like that and the stuff that he was doing. I knew it wasn't gonna last long. And this is how it happened, just like this. It didn't last long. I hate to say it. Watching them, I'm watching them and like, no, this ain't gonna go well for this boy. This is Hey, this is his killers, y'all.
We, the jury, finds as follows as to count one, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. If during the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry?
That Joker, he look like he possessed y'all. He look like he possessed. Oh my goodness. Look at the demon in him. The demon is in this boy. The demon is in this boy, y'all. It's in him. They like, oh man, they finally got us. We killed them, but they finally got us. Oh man, this right here. I don't know what this is, y'all. What is we looking at here? What is we looking at here, you guys? These people look like they completely a demon is inside of them and is ready to get loosed on some more people. We gonna see how loose they're gonna be in prison. They ain't gonna be loose like how they was on Julio Fulio. But that booty hole show gonna be loose.
Carry, display, used, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed?
Everybody act like they tired, like they ready for this to be over with. Tired of the the tired of tired of hearing her talk and ready to just go lay down in a hard bed and then think tomorrow like how I'm gonna get up out of here. That's crazy.
The crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones, the defendant of conspiracy to commit murder, first degree, conspiracy to commit first degree murder as charged. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of a criminal gang? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 3, victim Xavier Edwards, the defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes.
Xavier murder. Hey boy, you ain't finna get up out of this, boy. You finna get this sentence Monday? Monday morning. Monday morning, right bright and early. This sentence. Julio. Foolio. If you somewhere hearing this, man, they have got them. They got your killers. And they finna get sentenced Monday. Okay? Okay, Julio. Now we all know that you weren't good at shoot now. You were doing the most. And you kind of cost it on yourself. But still, don't nobody deserve to die. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody deserve to die. Everybody deserve their life. Everybody deserve their life, you guys. Everybody. And they finding all of these jokers guilty of what they have done. All of them. All these jokers that we see, they have found these jokers guilty of on Julio Foolio killers. These are the killers.
Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of the criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 4, victim Gino Norris. The defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of the criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 5, victim Camilla Bentley. The defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant was a member or an associate of a criminal gang during the commission of the offense? Yes. Did the state prove beyond a reasonable doubt the defendant committed the crime for the purpose of benefiting, promoting, or furthering the interests of the criminal gang? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually possess?
True and correct verdict. Yes. Juror number 78.
Yeah, this the light skinned boy I was talking about with the wave. Oh yeah, they gonna get him in prison. Oh Lord, they finna tear that boy up.
Initials AC. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 142, initials TL. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 157, initials CS. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 158, initials JH. Is this your true and correct verdict? And juror number 167, initials JE. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
All right, very good. So, correct verdict. Juror number 157,
That's Foolio and them parents and his family members, okay?
initials CS. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 158, initials JH. Is this your true and correct verdict? And juror number 167, initials JE. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
All right, very good. So, as the jury has found the defendants guilty of first-degree murder, this means we will proceed to the penalty phase. We're going to
Y'all see this man right here is smiling. He had a smile on his face. Like what is the smile about? What is funny? What is the smile for? You should be just, sitting normal and, like he was at first. But no, he wants to smile. Like it's like there's something to smile about. Nothing that he are saying for him to smile about. I don't get that. That's where it makes me feel like he have no remorse of what he have been into and what he had a involvement in. He have no type of remorse. None of them. And the light skinned boy only crying because he know he finna get some years or life. What do y'all think in the comments? Let me know in the comments how y'all think, how y'all feel about this. Hold on, before I say this, do y'all think they're gonna get life or death penalty? Or they're gonna get like 60 years or 40 years? Let me know in the comments.
start that Monday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all right? So you all have not yet been discharged from your service as a juror. So therefore, you are not to discuss anything with anyone about this case. You're not to do any independent research. You're not to read, listen to, watch any news accounts related to this case. And then we will be done by next Friday, May 15th. So from what I've been told from the attorneys as far as a proposed schedule, the case will get to you either Thursday or possibly Friday morning, Thursday afternoon or Friday morning for the penalty phase. Okay, very good. Thank you. We are concluded for today.
All rise.
Have a seat. So I just was looking through the aggravators, and I just want to make sure. As to Davion Murphy, it would be the contemporaneous felony, correct? And then great risk of death to many persons, CCP, and criminal gang member, correct? Yes. All right, and then those four would also apply to Isaiah Chance and Rashad Murphy, correct? No.
No, not the knowing great risk or the contemporaneous.
Okay, so I'm looking at Rashad. It would be the contemporaneous conviction or previously convicted, great risk.
This man right here in this page bit right here. Now he like, I know they did it. Yeah, I know I can't even help him in no type of way. They did it. They did it, Judge. They did it. Um, I know I'm a public offender. They ain't paid me nothing. Um, and him too at the back with the black, the one with the black fit on. You know they ain't paid him nothing either. And that's the other guy right there. That's the other young guy right there beside that his public defender that was in this case right here. So it was all four of them in this case, okay? Um these public defenders, they all limped over. They tied themselves because they already know that they finna go down for this. You know, they did what they did. There's nothing they can do to help them. But let's get to it.
Risk of death to persons, cold calculated, premeditated, and criminal gang member. Isaiah Chance is committed, cold calculated, premeditated, and criminal gang member. And Sean Gathright is a contemporaneous capital felony, great risk of death to many persons, and cold calculated and premeditated, right? Okay. I also noted that the state had sought an enhancement as to Davion Murphy for prison releasee reoffender, correct?
Judge, we did, but we did not file that indictment, which I think is now required.
Okay, so, fine. So that's not going to be part of the
It's not,
next.
Judge.
Okay, okay. All right, so 1 o'clock on Monday, we will reconvene. And state will obviously go first. And then I believe, Mr. Hernandez, did you say you had a witness that had to testify Monday?
No, I think that's Ms. Finkelstein.
Oh,
But I do
okay.
have a question. to
Yes.
ask the board. Now,
Okay.
Your Honor, I found out this afternoon that my client's fiance, who was one of the witnesses listed, got arrested for violation of probation and is at the Duval County Jail. So I'm trying to, my mitigation specialist has been trying since about 3:30 to see if we can set up a Zoom.
Okay,
Would be the best situation, but I
That's
don't
fine.
have an answer at this point. That's a concern. And then my doctor would like to be able to testify Tuesday or Wednesday.
okay, that's fine. All right, so then Ms. Finkelstein, you've got a doctor that needs to testify Monday,
It's
correct?
not a doctor, it's a corrections
Okay.
FPS, an expert who needs to testify Monday, so I'm happy to go first.
Okay, that's
And
fine.
the state, we did talk, they agreed to 3 of our witnesses, we were able to depose, and do depots over the break.
Okay.
While we were waiting, and they have agreed to allow the 3 people that we had kind of later notice for Zoom.
Okay.
So I guess I'll reach out to your assistant for a Zoom link.
Well, no, we'll just do the Zoom here,
Okay.
and then we'll have to depend on Deputy Martinez to get it all set up. But
Okay.
that's fine. So the bottom line is you'll be ready to go Monday with your witnesses.
Yes.
Okay, and then who's going to follow after Ms. Finkelstein? Mr. Petrides?
I also have a doctor that needs to go by Wednesday.
That's fine. So then I assume Monday, at least through Monday, we should get through Mr. Gathrights' witnesses, and then we'll begin Tuesday morning with your witnesses, and then next up will be,
I'm fine with following, but I might ask if I'm having an issue with the Zoom matter to be able to call that witness on Wednesday.
that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Okay, very good. See you all Monday morning at 1 o'clock. Not Monday morning, Monday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, very good. Thank you.
The internet flip, you guys. I know I paused. Well, I cut some of that out. Um, like I went, back through it or whatever. But anyways, that was a lot going on there. We're gonna follow up with this and we're gonna see what is what. Okay. But I believe they might now. I don't know if all of them gonna get life or one of them might get the death penalty or maybe two get the death penalty and one of them get life or I don't know how it's gonna go. Like I'm being so for real. It can go either way. It can go so many ways that we don't even know what way it can go. Okay? Because one of them can get 60 years, 70 years, and the other one get life. Who can get life? One can get the death penalty, then the other one might get about 70 years or 60 years or 40 years. And I don't even think they're gonna do a death penalty like on Julio Foolio on these boards right here. They're not gonna do no death penalty because they feel like this is a black person. If it was somebody white, they would be going for the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? Getting them on up out of here. But they're not gonna get the death penalty. I don't believe. I believe they gonna somebody gonna get life, or two of them gonna get life, or maybe three gonna get life, or one gonna get about 40, 50, 60 years, something like that, or maybe two get about 60 or 40 years or something like that, and then one might get life. I don't know how this finna go, but we definitely gonna see. Okay, we gonna be up in here in that courtroom too, but on the other side, on the other side. But on that note, y'all, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell so y'all can be notified every time your girl T spilling coming live or a video, you guys. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this, what y'all think about this, and let me know in the comments what y'all think they're gonna get, what they sentence gonna be. Let your girl know in the comments, and I'll see y'all on the next video. All right.